morning. Welcome to Life Coaching Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. If you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with Coach Rizel through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. I am Coach Lyn for hashtag Safety Moment, Safety Leadership at the Workplace. So your access with me is every Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So this will also serve as our toolbox meeting since we're going to talk about safety. So for my segment today, I will be sharing to you the 4 steps to succeed in safety leadership. Please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. You may also share this Facebook Live to your timeline and Facebook groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So you can also share this if you know someone who is practicing safety or safety practitioner or anyone from OSH. Please do share this topic or this video so we can help them also. And ayan, so hello sa mga coaches who's joining me this morning. Ayan, good morning po sa ating lahat. So welcome to week 2 of hashtag Safety Moment, Safety Leadership at the Workplace. Last week, we talked about 7 powerful questions on self-leadership. And we also differentiate safety leadership and safety management. So for a recap, safety management is the system of controls that are put in place to force people behave in a specific manner. So I just want to highlight yun nga, pag management, safety management, it's something like we are putting controls to force people to follow. Whereas safety leadership is the act of implementing programs and obtaining employee buy-in, which results in employees naturally changing their behavior. So dito, pag safety leadership, walang force. Kasi they will naturally change their behaviors towards dun sa pagsunod and paggawa ng tamang action na ikakaligtas din naman nila. So in other words, safety management is the protocols or rules that are put in place to stop people from doing unsafe acts at work. Safety leadership, on the other hand, is not a systematic means of control. Rather, safety leadership is about acknowledging that the work that your people do has evolved to cope with the individual hazards, complexities, gaps, trade-offs, and dilemmas which your organization helps create. So in short, guys, if someone asks, is there any difference between safety leadership and safety management? Yes, and how can you explain it? You can just simply say, safety management means you are managing things, okay? While safety leadership means you are leading people. Okay, so for this segment, we are going to talk about safety leadership. So, who is this for? Para sa iyo ba ang topic na to? Meron tayong checklist dito for you to know, to check kung ikaw ba ito. So first, you want to fix the problem now, as in now, and are willing to make that investment in yourself. Are you that person? You are serious about getting results and want to get the results now. Then you want to protect yourself so you can serve effectively. I just want to highlight this one, especially if we are practicing or if you are practicing safety. Sometimes kasi ang laki ng expectations sa atin ng company and not only the employer but also the employees na sinasabi nila, okay, so trabaho ito ni safety. And yes, we understand na yun yung work natin. We need to protect yung employees natin. At the same time, yung workplace natin. We have to make sure na safe po tayo. However, kapag in terms of compliance na yan, yes, ikaw yung in charge. However, hindi ikaw yung may final say if you're going to follow or not. Kasi you are not the owner of the company. So, kaya nakalagay po yan. dyan. You want to protect yourself so you can serve effectively. Meaning, kahit na yun yung mga pressure sa atin, yun yung mga challenges natin at work, kailangan tayo mismo, we know how to protect ourselves. And then next is, you are ready to the leader's journey. And again, I just want to highlight, last week we discussed na everyone is a leader. Leadership is not a popularity contest. So everyone, pwede po tayong maging leader. And ayun, if you are that person na hanggang ngayon siguro sasabihin mo na, Coach, hindi naman ako leader, hindi ko matatawag yung sarili ko na leader. So I invite you to watch yung yung week 1 na episode natin. After na to, wag mo po akong iwan. So after na to, watch mo po yon. So we can say na, okay, so I am a leader. And yun, so this talk is dedicated to our safety leaders. And again, dun sa discussion natin before, when we say safety leaders, hindi po yan na dapat ang position mo sa company or ang pinapractice mo ay safety. Safety leaders don't necessarily have to be managers or supervisors or safety officers. It can be anybody who has positive social influence over their peers and an interest in improving safety across the organization. It's important to note that a safety leader should be less like a hall monitor and more like a cultural influencer. The best safety leaders are the people who help their peers improve without them even realizing it's happening. So, ayun, natural lang siya. Na parang nag-share ka lang, nagkukwento ka lang, something like that. They are the people on the team who others come to for advice about best practices because they know they'll get response that is both correct and useful. And again, guys, if we talk about safety, it's not about yung work mo lang. Kahit saan ka magpunta, kahit ano yung ginagawa mo ngayon, di ba laging nasa mind natin yan, health and safety. Alright, so hashtag pack my bag moment. So I encourage you to be intentional as you listen to the talk. So before we are conducting mga sessions like this, pero before kasi nung pre-pandemic pa, 'di ba, on siya face to face, tapos we are attending mga sessions. And during that time, we have learnings, meron tayo mga aha moment. And ngayon, since naka-online din tayo, we are also inviting you that if you have aha moment or if you have something you really like, words or thoughts that moves you or something that you want to share in the community, please share it in the comment box below sa comment box po or when posting in any of your social media accounts with the hashtag #PackMyBagMoment. And you may also include yung hashtag #SafeTheMoment. Lalo na pagka-related talaga dun sa safety yung realizations natin or yung aha moment natin. This is to ensure that we will be able to read all your postings and know what moves you during the talk. So, yan. So, I can check din po kung ano yung mga aha moments natin. So, after the talk, I'll find time to check kung ano yung mga learnings po natin. And next, ayan, so who is your coach? So I am Coach Lyn Garcia, a professional certified life coach with coaching focus on self-care, branding, or personal branding, purpose, and productivity. I'm a registered electrical engineer in profession. I'm an OSH practitioner or occupational safety and health practitioner accredited by DOLE. And yun, speaking of DOLE, so last week kung na-watch nyo po yung first session ko nito, actually yung last week tough week siya for me kasi yun yung week na puro inspection po sa mga sites na hawak namin. So yun, tough week siya. At the same time is maraming learnings kasi dun ko masasabi na okay, so I'm really an OSH practitioner or pinapractice ko na talaga tong profession na to and alam ko kung nasa ang level na ako kasi parang alam mo yun, pagka na-inspect ka parang nasa final exam ka na lahat ng natutunan mo before, lahat ng pinag-aralan mo, lahat ng ina-apply mo sa company, yung mga ginagawa nyo mga policies, yung ginagawa nyo mga safety protocol, safety measures, biglang, ayan, may mag-check. So parang yung tingin ko last week, si inspector, ano siya, parang prof mo, tapos ipapresent mo lahat ng mga na-achieve mo or lahat ng mga natutunan mo during class. So yun, ganun yung feeling last week. Kaya kung kayo po ay nanood nun, medyo may inspection, nagpaalam lang ako sandali for the talk, tapos after ng inspection ulit. So interview with Dole na siya. So yun siya. And then, ayan, I'm also taking Master of Occupational Health Ayan. Ang focus naman nito, ng program nito is to prepare students for careers and responsibilities dealing with health and safety problems in the workplace. So, focus talaga sa workplace. So, kung if you will see yung profile ko, workplace talaga yung focus ko. And it's more on occupational safety and occupational health. Okay, so yan po. Next, let's proceed dun sa topic natin for this morning. So, 4 steps process to succeed in safety leadership. Now, what I'm going to share to you is if you are familiar dun sa PDCA cycle natin, ayan, I'm sure na makaka-relate ka po dito. And ayun, before tayo mag-proceed, ayan, check ko lang po yung mga nandito. Ayan, yung mga present, yung mga coaches natin, sila Coach Candy, hello, Coach Vicky, Coach Tin, hi, ayan, Coach Trisha, Master Coach Hasmin, tapos Coach Rizel, ayan. So, yan. Thank you, coaches, for joining me. And, ayan, kung may mga questions din tayo about safety, let me know so I can help po, maka-answer po tayo dito. And I'll try later na babasa yung mga comments natin para makita kung may question, masagot po natin agad. Yun. So, ayan. 4-step process. So, ano ba yung i-share ko sa inyo ngayon? Medyo I'm not sure kung makikita natin siyang madali, pero sana ma-apply natin after. Pero yan, success requires a combination of many different elements that must come together in a specific way. So, yun nga, parang, di ba, when we are talking about formula ng success, if you're going to ask Uncle Google, napakaraming mga data doon. There's a lot of information that you can find sa Google. However, what I'm going to share to you today is hindi siya ganun na formula. It's an easy steps that you can do right now. So, pwede mo na siyang ma-implement. And itong i-share ko sa inyo na process is based dito sa PDCA cycle. So, what is this PDCA cycle? Is it your first time na marinig to? If this is your first time to hear this and you are watching this video, comment lang po natin na yes, it's your first time to hear or to see this cycle. And if you're watching it on a replay, yun, pwede rin po comment din po natin. So, I'll know kung if kailangan ko pa siyang i-explain sa inyo or kung kailangan nyo pa ng more details about this one. Pero syempre, yung presentation natin, hindi po siya dito iikot. So, I'm going to explain to you yung overview lang. O ano ba to, saan siya ginagamit, and paano mo siya magagamit. Para later, kapag application na sa atin, alam natin kung paano siya gagawin. So, ano ba to? Who can implement it? Or where can it be implemented? So, PDCA was developed by Walter Shewhart. Kaya, ayan din, it is also known as the Deming cycle and the Shewhart cycle. Kasi siya yung grandfather of total quality management. Once you understand the principles of the PDCA cycle, it will be easy to implement. So, ang pinag-usapan dito is, what is the problem that we need to solve? And is it the core problem? Yun ba talaga yung dapat nating i-focus? And kaya siya cycle, it's more on continual improvement. So, to make something better. And PDCA is, di ba kaya nga siya cycle, di ba umiikot siya? So, this is a never-ending cycle. So, PDCA is an iterative 4-step management method used in business for the control and continuous improvement of processes and products and or service. It's a learning and improvement cycle. It consists of drawing up a plan, implementing the plan, checking the results, and taking any necessary corrective action. So, yung last doon, di ba, may corrective action. Kasi from planning, ayan, nakita nyo, from planning, kung ano yung mga nilagay mo sa plan mo, you're going to do it, and then check kung ano you or check or evaluate or study kung ano yung mga ginawa mo. And then act. What actions yung kailangan mong gawin pa? Is there a need to improve yung action na yun? And then kapag based on your realizations, based on your review, you realize na, okay, there's something to do pa. I can do better than yung dun sa una kong ginawa. So, balik ka ulit sa plan. So, that's why isa siyang cycle. So, ano ba yung mga phases niya? So, yung mga na-mention ko kanina, so yung plan. So, it says, plan, what are we going to do? And why are we going to do it? So, syempre, kung na-identify mo ano yung gagawin mo, bakit nga ba? Diba, it's really important to know our why. Okay? And this is the first step of the cycle. So, yung plan. Brainstorm about what you ultimately want to achieve. What are the improvements you want to make, and how are you planning to control the outcome? How are you planning to control the outcome? Meaning, you control the outcome, ibig sabihin, establish mo ng maayos yung sa planning na stage. Next is do. Perform the test, change, or what. So, the second step is the implementation step. Kasi doon na siya, you're going to do something. Implement what you have planned. So, from planning, ano na yung next mo. And yan, so doon na yan, ano yung mga nilista mo kanina doon sa planning, ano na yung mga kailangan mong gawin. Dito may mga sample tayo, complete necessary training. So, kailangan mo ba yun? Kung tukol sa'yo yung plan mo or yung goal mo, prepare, implement, change. And then next is analyzing gap. That's for check. Check what went well, what went wrong, or what can be done differently so you can get the outcome you planned. And then for act, implementing corrective actions, adjust your plan. The act step is the final. It's the step where we have it standardized what works and keep working on what is not working. Okay, so yun yung different phases niya. And for example, we have here yung ISO 45001 clause structure. Now, ito ay sample lang po. So, don't worry, gusto ko lang siyang ipakita sa inyo kung paano siya ginagawa. Now, what is this ISO 45001 ba? ISO 45001 is an ISO standard for management systems. Pero, management systems of occupational health and safety siya. Published in 2018. So the goal of ISO 45001 is the reduction of occupational injuries and diseases, including promoting and protecting physical and mental health. So meaning the overall objective is the reduction of occupational injuries and diseases. Hindi po nilagay guys yung, di ba, reduction of injuries and diseases lang. Hindi nilagay yung zero. Kasi hindi siya realistic na ilagay yung zero. Kasi whatever controls, whatever plans you have doon sa workplace mo, meron at meron. Possible talaga na magkaroon tayo ng occupational injuries and diseases dahil may iba-iba tayong factors. So for example, we say diseases, di ba, or mga illnesses. Though may mga plans tayo kapag may pandemic, eto, nangyari na nga si COVID, di ba, hindi pa rin siya mazizero na kahit sabihin mong ready yung site mo, ready yung workplace mo, may plano ka, may preparedness plan ka for pandemic, pero dumating si COVID, di ba, hindi talaga siya masasabi na zero, na hindi kayo magkakaroon ng record or infection dun kung saan man yung workplace mo. Okay, so kaya dito is yung goal ng ISO 45001 is reduction lang. Okay? And how are they going to achieve yun? So if you are implementing, kung meron kang ISO 45001, ito yung mga activities doon. So meron siya under ng plan, under ng do, under ng check, and under ng act. So ganun po siya ginagawa. Hindi siya yung nilagay mo lang na plan. Dapat be specific ano yung mga nandun sa plan. And then ano yung nasa do, nasa check, and nasa act. Alright? So, yun. Let me know kung klaro po or may question or are you still connecting to what I am saying. And then, so, yun yung overview, guys. So, ganun siya ini-implement sa OSH, sa Occupational Safety and Health. But now, let's talk about 4-step process to succeed in safety leadership. Now, wala po tayong babaguhin. Wala akong binago dun sa phases. So, we have plan, do, check, act. However, for this one, yes, we're going to talk about dun sa how to use the PDCA cycle in your daily life. Okay? So parang using this cycle, let's have a reflection and then ano ba yung gusto ko mangyari ngayon sa buhay ko? Since di ba PDCA, sinasabi natin continuous improvement siya. So paano siya makakatulong sa akin para magkaroon din ako ng continuous na improvement at hindi ko masabi na stagnant or wala akong achieve in life. So quality professionals or quality dun sa quality management system normally use the PDCA cycle to improve business processes, the quality of the final But the PDCA cycle can also be used as part of your personal life. If we look closely, it is part of our daily life and the way we operate each day. Okay, now habang i-discuss ko to, I encourage you to take time to reflect about your life. Siguro kung buong buhay yon or may part lang na gusto mong isipin ngayon habang dinidiscuss natin to. So, yon. If you're comfortable to share it, yeah, just post it on a comment. Or if not, sulat na lang natin doon sa journal mo or sa planner mo or kung anong paper na meron ka ngayon. So as human beings, each of us have our own mission in this life. But to achieve our very own personal mission, we have to go through ups and downs, through a lot of changes. If we stand still and look at the total picture, we can see that our personal life is continuous improvement process. So like this one, improve your life with PDCA cycle. So, for example, I'm going to give a scenario para ma-visualize natin, para ma-connect natin how can we use this PDCA cycle dun sa dream natin or goal natin. So, for example, si Wookie or si Ji Chong-wook, gagamitin ko lang po siyang example kasi, ayan, yun yung naisip kong name while preparing itong presentation na to. So, sa mga nakakakilala kay Ji Chong-wook, comment lang po. So, ayan. Anyway, ibang topic yan. So, mag-usap na lang po tayo after. So, ayan. Si Ji Chang-wook or si Wookie says that he would like a promotion to be a safety manager within the 2 years. So, yung first is, yung goal niya is to become a safety manager daw within 2 years. Now, di ba, if we are setting goals, dapat ang sinasabi natin, dapat smart goal siya. So, yung goal niya ba is, yun yung first natin i-check. Yung goal niya ba ay specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound? Okay, so, yun. So again, yung goal is gusto niya ng promotion na maging safety manager within 2 years. Now, let's apply etong PDCA cycle para makita natin kung possible ba or kung magagawa talaga at kung gustong-gusto niyang gawin talaga na maging safety manager siya in 2 years, ano yung mga dapat niyang gawin? So, let's start with plan. So, yung plan dito is plan your goals. What do you want to be? What do you want to do? And what do you need to do to get where you want to be? So, for example, yun yung goal niya, maging safety manager. So, sa plan, let's check muna, what is your current reality? Nasaan ka ngayon? What is your current position? Baka kasi you are dreaming of becoming a safety manager, yung pala, number 1, hindi ka employed. Or number 2, employed ka. Pero sa team nyo ba, ikaw ba yung marami ba kayo? Or ano yung position mo ngayon? And ano yung possibility na ikaw yung ma-appoint or ikaw yung mapili na safety manager ng team nyo? Okay, so yun yung mga kailangan nating ma-consider. So check your current reality. Next, for do, work to achieve what you have planned to do. Follow your plan. So, ito guys, medyo malaki. Katulad ng shinare ko kanina for OSH, malawak talaga yung plan. Kasi pag sa planning, titingnan natin lahat ng aspects, lahat ng concept, lahat ng mga possible na contributors doon sa overall na goal natin. Kaya, yan. So, pagka do, syempre, lahat ng mga nilagay mo sa plan mo, dapat, important dito, follow your plan. Huwag po tayong kung saan pupunta. Kung hindi mo naman pala siya ginawa, hindi mo isinulat, wala naman pala sa plano, bakit mo siya gagawin? So, kaya importante na nagpaplano po tayo. Okay? Next is, check your results periodically. Are your results according to your plan? Are they not in line with your goals? Okay. Baka kasi mamaya you're dreaming of becoming a safety manager tapos may iba kang pinush na profession. So, mamaya hindi pala connected doon. So, nag-iba ka na, no? So, pagka chinek mo yan, ano yung action na ginawa ko? Tapos, nasaan ako ngayon? Na-achieve ko ba siya? O mas lalo akong lumayo dun sa goal ko na yon. So, yan yung kailangan po natin i-check. Next is act. Take action. So, if your results are not what you have planned, it's time to adapt, to change. So there are so many reasons kung bakit hindi, or kung possible, or kung bakit hindi natin nakukuha yung results na gusto natin. Doon mo yun makikita sa part ng checking. Now, kasi 'di ba, based on checking, nakita mo ay iba pala yung mga action steps ko, iba pala yung mga naging activities ko, iba pala yung mga naging plan ko. Kaya pala hindi siya nag-connect. Okay? Kaya pala iba yung naging result. So, may action kang ginawa, however, iba yung naging result, hindi yung expected na result mo. So, yan, review ulit, and then balik ulit tayo doon sa plan. So, yun po yun. Kaya po siya naging cycle. Okay? So, next. Himay-himayin natin siya. Kasi I provided guide questions per item or per phase for us to understand on how are we going to apply etong phases na to. So, let's start with dito sa una. So, yung plan. Ang sabi natin dito is set goals carefully. So, ang sinabi natin kanina, yung doon sa magkakasama sila, sabi natin yung plan your goals. Paano ba tayo magpa-plan ng goals natin? And, ayun, hindi ko itatackle dito yung how to set goals ha. There's a different topic or different session for that kasi malawak din siya. So, dito, let's focus muna. Ano yung goal that you have right now? What do you want to achieve? And if we're going to talk about goals, I'm going to share 2 lang siguro muna. So, pagka goals kasi yung pinag-usapan natin, meron tayong tinatawag na visionary goals, yun yung number 1. When we say visionary goals, ito yung long term, yung bigger picture, or what do you want to be in the future? Yung future na yun kailan? Na pag sinabi natin you are 70 years old and then you're going to look back yung life mo ngayon, what are you going to tell to yourself? Okay? So, ano ba? Kapag 70 ka na, yung gusto mo ba, yung pangarap mo ba ngayon, tapos naging 70 ka na, nag-reflect ka, parang nag-throwback ka, no? Ano yung sasabihin mo sa sarili mo? At nakuha mo na ba yung dream mo na yon or yung goal mo na yon? So, yun yung visionary siya. Bigger picture na yung pinag-uusapan natin. And yung isa naman is, we call it activity goal. So, activity goal or yung mga strategies or mga steps or mga daily activities, daily accomplishments na ginagawa mo to achieve yung goal mo. So yun po siya ha. Yun yung sinasabi natin. Or sa iba naman, tinatawag nila to na may mga short-term goal daw sila, mid-term or long-term na goal. So whatever goal is that. So ang importante ngayon na pag-usapan po natin, dapat ay may plano po tayo. Right. So, yung first question natin here is, does the goal fit with your career objectives? And does it fit with your team's objectives? Like, for example natin kanina, yung gusto ni Wookie na maging safety manager siya. So, eto yung mga guide questions. Kasi di ba ang goal niya is maging safety manager in 2 years. Now, tanungin mo siya nito, does the goal fit with your career objectives? Yung ba talaga yung dream mo? Nasa ocean field ka ba? Or ibang field tapos magta-try ka lang ng safety? Next, what motivates you to action? Dahil ba sa salary? Dahil ba gusto mo maganda sa resume mo? Dahil ba sa gusto mo talaga yung position na yon? Or dahil ba gusto mong i-lead yung team na ikaw yung manager? Okay, ano yon? So, what motivates you to take action? Then, what brings you great satisfaction in life? So, guys, ito satisfaction na. We're not going to talk about tawag dito, perfection. So, are you satisfied dun sa current life mo ngayon? If, ano yung magbibigay sa'yo ng great satisfaction? Pag ba naging manager ka, safety manager ka, yun na ba yung magsasatisfy sa buhay mo? Next is, eto, gusto ko ng question na to eh. Looking forward to 20 years, you are attending your company's event. Imagine, balik po tayo sa sample natin kanina, si Wookie, he wants to be a safety manager in 2 years. Now, kung ako yung nagdi-dream na yon, ito yung isa kong itatanong sa sarili ko. Looking forward to 20 years, siguro wala ka na dun sa company na yon, siguro nandun ka pa rin pero ibang position or we never know. Pero kung nasaan ka man nun, you are attending your company's event, yung mismong company na yon. Where someone is giving a speech about you, what would you want to say to them? Okay? So, yun. What would you want them to say pala? Sorry. Kung nandun ka sa event, tapos let's say guest ka, na-invite ka ng company, tapos maririnig mo yung speeches nila, ano yung gusto mong marinig? Ano yung ikakatuwa ng puso mo na kapag yun yung narinig mo na message nila, wow, sobrang mapaproud ka sa'yo. Okay? So, ayan guys, ilan yung sa mga guide questions. Pagka nasagot natin siya, and guide lang naman po yan, ilan lang din siya, meron pa tayong mga ibang questions to help you para magkaroon tayo ng clear na plan and clear na goal din. So, yun, let's start muna dito sa questions na to. And, ayan, kung sure ka na, alam mo na yung mga sagot mo dyan, it will be easy for you to make a plan or to identify yung mga actions na kailangan mong gawin. Make your goals congruent. So, above else, you must ensure that your goals are 100% aligned and congruent with your beliefs, priorities, lifestyle, personal standards, values, and with other goals that you have set. This is absolutely critical because conflicts can lead to self-sabotage, which can lead to subpar results and outcomes. So, yon, dapat daw merong alignment sa mga gusto nating mangyari or sa mga goals na ginagawa natin para tayo mismo, hindi tayo malito sa mga gusto nating gawin and magkaroon tayo ng perfect alignment or alam mo may direction yung mga nagiging achievement natin. So, yan yung kanina, work to achieve what you have planned to do. Follow your plan. So, kanina kaya mahaba yun sa planning natin. Kailangan kasi ma-identify natin lahat. Ano yung mga kailangan natin gawin? Next, yung first na question. What could you do to reach your desired outcome? Di ba kanina doon sa plan, meron tayong goal nun. Now, para ma-identify natin ano yung mga gagawin natin, what could you do to reach your desired outcome? Next, what structures are in place to help you? Ano yung current status mo ngayon? Kanina, we check yung current reality mo. Now, ano yung mga structures or resources that you currently have? And then, what could stop you moving forward? How will you overcome this? So, pwedeng possible na identify mo na siya. So, if you're dreaming to be a safety manager, ano yung possible na mag-stop sa'yo para mag-move forward? Dahil ba may iba kang goals? Dahil ba sa skills mo, sa capacity to lead? So identify that. And then, do you have limiting beliefs that conflict with the goals you want to achieve? For example, ano ba yung limiting beliefs na yan? You're dreaming to become a safety manager, tapos yung limiting belief mo, iniisip mo na, hindi ko naman kaya, hindi ako marunong mag-lead, hindi ko kaya mag-handle ng tao. Yun ba yun? So, yun? Identify na natin siya agad. Then, who do you need to involve? Kailangan mo ba ng support from parents, family? Kailangan mo ba ng professor mo? Kailangan mo ba ng more training? Kailangan mo ba ng mentor? Kailangan mo ba ng coach? Ano yan? Sino yung mga kailangan nating ma-involve? Okay, and by when will you do this? So, dapat may timeline din. So, kailan po natin, remember marami tayong mga possible activities or possible actions na pwedeng ma-list down. And bawat action na yon, ang important dito is, di ba yung plan din kanina, yung goal, may deadline din yon. Pero dito, yung mga actions natin, kailan mo siya gagawin? Kasi baka ang klaro nga dun sa plan mo, di ba nakalagay dyan, follow your plan. Ang klaro nga sa plan mo, pero ikaw mismo, pagka nandito na sa do, teka lang, parang sumasablay tayo, parang hindi tayo tama-tama. So, by when will you do this? Okay, give timeline. Even yung maliit na action yan, lagyan po natin ng timeline. And ito, commercial siya. Since we're talking about do, I invite you to attend the 5-step process to I do love what I do. Now, since we're talking about kanina, what are we going to do? List down natin yung mga activities natin for us to achieve our goal. This session or this coaching class will help you identify what are my reasons? Bakit ito ba yung mga activities ko? Bakit ito yung actions ko? Ito ba talaga yung ginagawa ko dapat ngayon? Yung mga actions ko ba ngayon connected to my whys, to the person whom I want to be in the future? So, yan. Kaya ang title po niya is Me and My Whys. So, what are your goals? Your current reality ngayon, and then your whys. What are your whys? Para makamove po. Okay, so, ayan, pa-screenshot na lang din po yan or later po, balikan nyo na lang po yung replay na itong video na to. So, you can get the link para makapag-register po tayo. So that will be on October 17, 2 p.m. So malapit na guys. Ayan, and I hope to see you dun sa class na yun. And yun, yung mga, kaya di ba short lang din yung dito kasi may mga specific sessions po tayo para sa mga ganun topic. So kanina dun sa do, kung marami ka pa rin questions aside sa pag-post ng comment or ng question mo dito sa comment box, you can attend dito po sa coaching class. Alright, so yun. Next, check na tayo. So, we're done sa plan, do, dito na tayo sa check. What do we need to check? Bakit ba kailangan i-check? So, what are the obstacles? So, kanina, di ba, we talk about limiting beliefs din. So, dito, ito yung ilan sa mga guide questions natin. How will you know that you and your team member has achieved the goal? Yung pagiging manager mo ba ay goal din ng team members mo? Or ikaw lang talaga yung may gusto nun? How will you know that the problem or issue is solved? Ito, anong problem yon, anong issue, or anong goal yan? You can change it to that. And then, if there's something slowing your progress, how will you know you have achieved your goal? So, something na nag-slow ng progress mo, ano yung mga obstacles na yun, ano yung nag-hindrance sa'yo, bakit hindi ka makamove ng, yung maka-take off agad. So, bakit ganun-ganun lang siya? So, ano yun. Then, what critical new skills must I master to achieve my goals and objectives? Now, yung example natin kanina is you want to be a safety manager. May mga required skills pa ba? May mga kailangan ka pa bang matutunan? Ano yung kailangan mo ma-master? So, you have to, you need to identify that. Kailangan mo bang matutunan how to handle people, how to address yung mga conflicts, paano makapag-deal, yung negotiation ba, kailangan mo ba yun? Skill, yun ba yung kailangan mong skill para maging effective na safety manager ka? So, list down mo din po yan. So, make sure na kapag ka nag-list down tayo, this is something related or connected dun sa goal po natin. Okay? Then, when do you need to review progress? Daily ba? Weekly? Monthly? So, kami kay Master Coach A, hi Master Coach A if you're watching. Ayan po. Kay Master Coach A kasi 'di ba, meron kami sa business coaching, and isa sa pinaka nagustuhan ko sa kanya, actually nung sinabi niya to sa akin, parang lumaki yung mata ko, na parang super aha moment ko siya. Ayun yung hashtag pack may bag moment ko. The way we measure yung progress namin is not about, 'di ba, may over goal tayo. Ako kasi the way I plan dati, dun sa overall goal ko, nasa na yung progress ko, yun lagi. So, yung isang shinare niya sa amin is yung world record book. So, ano ba yung world record book na yon? So, you're going to compare yung achievement mo today dun sa achievement mo kahapon. Para, alam mo yan, yung makikita mo yung progress mo everyday. Kasi, di ba, if you're dreaming na, yan, for example, 3 years yung binigay mong timeline. Tapos yung 3 years na yun, di ba sobrang tagal na parang ikaw madidisconnect ka na dun sa dream mo. Kasi nga, paano ko hihintayin yung 3 years, or paano ko i-measure yung yung accomplishment ko or yung progress ko, parang atagal, and what will be my basis to measure yung progress ko. So yun, tapos yung sinabi ni Master Coach na yung world record board niya, doon ko nakita na okay, so for example, I'm handling page, 'di ba? Ayun, paki-like po and paki-follow yung page ko, Coach Lyn Garcia. So for example, sa page ko, if I'm dreaming to have 10,000 likes or followers, 'di ba, pwede ako mag-set ng date doon. Pero ang nangyayari, nadi-disconnect ka kasi ang layo ng tinitingnan mo. So kung i-follow mo yung etong sample natin dito kasi daily, weekly, monthly. What I am sharing to you right now is yung world record board that I learned from Master Coach A. So, kunyari, today, dahil sa nanood kayo at nag-like kayo ngayon, meron, kunyari, may 5 doon na nag-like. So, tomorrow, merong 10. So, ibig sabihin, yung 10 na yun yung world record ko, na na-break ko yung record today. So ganun po siya. So, yun yung pag-measure natin ng progress. So, ibig sabihin, everyday, meron kang encounter or meron kang checking ng progress mo. Hindi siya yung kung kailan mo lang naisipan, ay today ko lang i-check yung progress ko. Ay bukas hindi naman. Ay sa susunod na lang kasi wala akong ginagawa ngayon. No? Hindi siya po ganon. Okay, be intentional po sa pag-check ng progress natin. Alright? So, next. Yung last part natin or last phase natin is act. How will you know if it's the right decision if you never make it? Ikaw ba yung tao na you wonder everything na lang, na lahat inisip mo, o paano kung ganito, what if ganito, what if ganyan. So kaka-what if mo, at the end of the day, pagod na pagod ka, pero pagkakita mo, wala ka naman palang nagawa. So, yun. Yun yung ano natin, yun yung medyo nakakatakot na part lang, na pagod si brain. Akala natin, ang dami nating ginawa, pero when we check reality, yung araw na yun, wala ka naman palang output. Lahat sila nandito lang sa brain. Lahat sila tumakbo lang sa brain mo. Tapos wala naman talagang action. So, yun guys ha. Ako, guilty ako dyan dati. Buti na lang, meron tayong mga coaches dito na pwede mong malapitan agad. Tapos si Master Coach A. So, yan. Take action. So, ano yung mga guide questions natin dito? First, what are the challenges with the situation? Meron ba? And ano yung action gagawin doon? What do you think is holding you back? Then, what resources do you need to implement the solution at full scale? And how can you measure and track the performance of the solution? So, yun. So, yun yung sa app. And, ayan, based dun sa scenario natin kanina or sa example natin kanina, Wookie wants to be a safety manager within 2 years. So, based dun sa mga questions natin sa 4 phases, etong plan, do, check, act, ayan, i-recap ko na lang ulit. Based dun sa mga guide questions given and sa scenario, do you think kapag ginawa niya yun, magiging safety manager siya in 2 years? Or in less than a year? Anong sagot po natin? And yon, so yan lang yung mga phases. And just for a recap, the PDCA cycle will show you how to keep improving yourself or your performance or in whatever area yung gusto mong itackle. And you will learn how to keep changing and or adapting your methods or plans so you can achieve your goals. Kaya 'di ba pag may do tapos may check diyan, you can also you can always see kung yung may progress ka, tapos what do you need to change. Again, eto guys, reminder lang din. Dito, we are changing yung mga strategies natin, we are changing yung mga action plans natin. Pero wag po natin kakalimutan na kapag hindi natin na-achieve yung goal natin, yung goal po yung papalitan. Baka naman kasi iba lang yung strategies or baka naman kasi yung strategies mo ngayon, hindi talaga yun para dun sa goal na yun. Okay, so change the strategy but never change your goal. Alright? So parang baka kasi minsan 'di ba may mga goals tayo, alam nating hindi siya overnight makukuha agad. So na process talaga 'yon. Tapos it will take time bago mo siya ma-achieve. So ayun, review yung mga strategies mo, mga mga hows mo. Tapos ayan, pagka okay na yung how, yung mga strategies mo, and then go ka ulit dun sa pinaka-goal mo. Pero please, don't change yung goal po dahil sa nahirapan ka lang ma-achieve yon. Baka kasi you're doing it alone, baka ikaw lang din yung nagpaplano, ikaw lang din yung nag-check, ikaw lang din yung kumakausap sa sarili mo. Baka it's about time to do it with someone else. It's about time to ask professional advice, to ask or to work with someone. So, yun, para sure tayo, di ba? Siyempre, pag buhay na yung pinag-uusapan natin, hindi pwedeng trial and error lang lagi. So, dapat, di ba may sabi, learn from mistakes, pero di ba, wag sana yung sa mistake mo. Learn from other people's mistake para yung i-implement mo sa'yo, tama na. And, alam mo yun yung na-lessen yung time, tapos ma-achieve mo agad kung ano yung gusto mong ma-achieve. And dito guys, when using the PDCA cycle, you don't have to be afraid of the mess up. It's okay. The PDCA cycle is a self-correcting tool. That's why it keeps repeating itself. Ang importante, may mga nakikita din tayo dito and nare-review po natin yung mga actions na ginagawa natin. And overall, PDCA is all about quality. Okay? Again, PDCA is all about quality. Now, my question is, what is the quality of your life? Yan. And ito, I just want to share what the successful people do. Sabi, they work smarter, not harder. Actually, marami itong mga kinuha ko dito na parang naka-inspire din sila na it will keep you moving din. So, they adapt to changing conditions and circumstances. They are always thankful for their relationships. Ito yung gratitude attitude na tinatawag natin. They build a strong network of contacts. Okay, so meaning, ito yung ginagawa natin, di ba, kung nagko-comment ka po kayo ngayon, tapos di ba may mga iba tayong nakikilala, ayan, contact na po natin siya. And they are flexible and creative, they stay focus po sa gusto nila ma-achieve. They take calculated risk, hindi lang risk guys. Ayun, lalo ngayon, nasa field ng OSH. Hindi lang basta risk, calculated risk. Then they are visionaries, they model habits of successful people. Ano ba yung mga habits na yun? Pwedeng nandito yung isa or nandito yung mga habits na sinasabi natin. If we're going to sum it up, how are we going to apply or how are you going to use the PDCA cycle in your daily life? So again, that's PDCA. Pag-plan, setting goals and objectives consistently in the right way to help you keep on track. And we have removing limiting beliefs that are preventing you from moving forward, adapting new habits and routines that will help you to boost your productivity. And check naman, recognizing and utilizing your strengths and skills you will need to achieve your objectives, identifying and making the best use of the resources you have at your disposal, and for act, taking charge of your emotions now, in a proactive manner, making them work for you rather than against you. Okay, it's about managing yourself. Finding ways to motivate yourself to take necessary actions to achieve your goals. So ito guys, binasa ko lang siya, ayan lang yung naka-reflect. Pero if we're going to dig deeper, ito yung pwede natin pag-usapan. If you are that person na sinasabi mong, coach, I need help about this kasi I want to improve itong pwedeng performance or pwedeng yung mga goals mo or pwedeng yung buhay natin mismo, yung quality ng life that we have. So, ito yung sa Plan Do Check Up. May mga specific toolkits, coaching toolkits ako na ginagamit dyan para ma-implement ko yan sa akin. So, for example, paano ko po yan kinamit sa akin? So, sa plan, I use yung sa setting goals or yung goal setting na coaching toolkit po natin. Then, we also have yung time management toolkit, self-limiting beliefs. Ayan, may mga toolkits din tayo about yan, regaining focus, careless, and the care model. So ito lang yung iba sa mga nalista ko, pero marami pa pong mga toolkits na available na pwede po nating magamit para masabi natin na okay na ako dito sa let's say sa plan or sa do or sa check or act. And again, this is a cycle, this is continuous improvement. Continual improvement siya. Hindi ka lang din mag-stop diyan. And if you want to know more, kung gusto mo maka-access pa ng more coaching toolkits na free, I invite you to watch. Ito, dito din, same page po, Life Coach Corner, every 7 p.m. po yan. So, yung mga coaches natin, mga community managers natin, sila po yung nagli-lead, nagdi-discuss tayo ng mga toolkits doon na sobrang laki ng tulong din niya. So, all you need to do is, kailangan lang may internet connection ka, tapos watch ka lang ng Facebook Live, tapos comment ka rin kasi pwede ka magtanong, pwede ka magpatulong doon. Kung may kailangan kang clarification, ask mo lang din doon. And if you are that person na hindi ka pa komportable na mag-post ng comment or magtanong via Facebook Live, I invite you to call or message. Ito, nandito po sa ilalim yung number ni Coach Rizal, 0917-586-1661, para makakonect din po. Alright, so ito yung promise ko ng last week. Last week I shared to you yung isa sa mga traits ng eagle that people can learn. Yung last week ay eagles have powerful vision. How this characteristic make you a better leader? You must have a vision that guides and leads your team towards the organization's or society's goal. The vision must be big as well as focused. A big focused vision will produce big results. And for this week, this is something related to sa na-share ko sa inyo kanina, na how are we going to solve problems or paano natin titignan kapag kami ganitong scenario tayo. So, yung sa week 2 natin ay eagles are high flyers. Parang sa picture natin. So, based on science, in reality, eagles tend to use very little energy when they fly so high. Their large wingspan allows them to glide and use very little energy. So, paano tayo daw may inspire nito or how this trait bring you success in your career? So, an eagle doesn't mingle with pigeons. Alam ba natin yung pigeons? skyline, Hindi, nasa kanta siya. So, pigeons scavenge on the ground and grumble and complain all day long. Eagles don't. They fly and make less noise, waiting for opportunities to strike their next prey and gliding with the current of the storm. Remaining focused on that which inspires you will help guide you through your career. It's easier to stay motivated when you stay focused on what truly inspires you. So again, di ba, ulit-ulit din yung focus. And how these traits make you a better leader. Great leaders are solvers. So problem solver ka ba? Then you are a leader. Then, don't complain like pigeons. They love to take challenges like an eagle when the storm comes. You must have high hopes and work to inspire others to greater heights. Think big and ask others to think big as well. When an eagle fly, they make less noise than other birds. They wait patiently for opportunities to strike. So we can learn a lot from the eagle's power and patience. So again, that's for week 2. Eagles are high flyers. And as leaders, ayun, parang eagle daw, great leaders are problem solvers. And I hope na yung na-share ko sa inyo kanina using the PDCA cycle will help you solve mga problems. Yung mga problems part yan ng buhay natin. And if you are not facing your problem, mas mahirap yun kasi hindi siya, di ba pagka mas maraming problema, mas marami kang na-face na problem, mas marami kang na-solve na problem, mas nagko-continue yung growth natin as a person. So, mas maganda na everyday nag-grow tayo, everyday na may mga bago tayong natututunan, everyday may something na exciting. Okay? So, ako kasi nasanay na sa problem. So, di ba sa engineering dati, so, syempre, everyday, hindi naman kami wawala ng problem. So, yun yung sinosolve namin. Kung di math, science, so, basta, puro problem. Ayan, guys. So, yun, as life coach din, kaya gusto ko din tong profession na to, we're solving problems. Una is, we're helping other people na masolve po kung ano yung problema na meron sila. Hindi kami yung nagsosolve, but we are guiding them to process the thoughts, yung to process kung ano yung situation na meron sila. And sometimes kasi akala natin problema yon, pag nag-dig deeper ka, hindi naman pala siya problema. Situation lang din pala siya. Okay? So, yun guys. Ang happy ko nang sinabi. And thank you for joining me today, this morning, And I invite you next week para sa third week po natin ng safety moments, safety leadership at the workplace. And next week, I'm going to talk about how to create and lead high-performing teams. So, yun, yung topic natin next week. And remember, again, ito yung sinabi ko last week, as a leader, you cannot delegate. As a leader, you cannot delegate self-leadership to anyone. It's your responsibility to lead you. So, that's all for today, guys. And thank you for joining me this morning. So later, I'm going to read yung mga comments nyo po and respond po agad. And kung may mga questions, habol pa kayo. And if you're going to watch it on replay, ayan, post your questions. And wag po nating hayaan na nakatapos tayo ng session na to, tapos may gumugulo sa utak natin, hindi po natin nasagutan. So ask questions, it's okay po. And as we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub, Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. Just across Bayanihan Center. So ako guys, I'm visiting Decaf every Thursday. So yan, if you want to meet me or kung if you need na may makausap or ako, I'm offering a discovery coaching call din. So here's my contact number. So contact me lang, message me and let's have the schedule, let's talk. Ayun po. Our coaching hub, yung Decaf po, is open physically from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24/7, and we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day, any day of the week. Please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. So yun guys, thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next week, same day, same time. Love, boom!